Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. In this video we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 6 Chapter 11 Angles and their Properties Exercise 11C Question 1. So this is saying using the inner scale of the protractor find the measures of. So we have to use the inner scale of the protractor to find the measures of these angles, right? And this is the first part of this question. There are two parts in this one, but in this video we will be only doing the first part, right? So we have to use the inner scale of the protractor in this question. You can see this is the protractor. I tried to make it as identical as I could, and this is what I've got, right? So basically I've made the lines and then I've put the protractor on that. I hope this is understandable. Can you see all the points are there as well, all the angles I have made. So basically they have made a few angles, we have to find their measure. Let's begin by this. The first one is what you have to measure angle X. Now see, you have to look for angle X on the protractor. Now if I carefully press it, can you see here this part here, right, where my finger is going, it is X, right, followed by this red line and then this E1. I'll indicate it with the better pen, right? So this red line right here and then this black line over here going along sides 180 degrees. This is our angle X. Now what is meant by inner scale? So inner scale, can you see there are two numbers written simultaneously below each other, right? 0, 180, 10, 170, 20, 160 and so on. So in this part of the question you have to see the numbers written on the inside here, from here 0, 10, 20, 80, right? These ones, not the ones written on the outside. The ones that are written on the outside are called the outer scale. They are written in the clockwise order from left to the right, but the numbers or the degrees written in the inside or the inner scale, they are in anti-clockwise direction, that is right to left. And this protractor is used to measure the angles in degrees only, right? So you can see it's a semicircle, and semicircle means that it is having 180 degrees, that is half of the circle, whereas a complete circle has 360 degrees in it. So this is the thing. Let's measure angle X now. Okay, so you have to only look at the inner scales. See, first of all, if any arm of the angle, right, we all know an angle has two arms, right? Suppose I take an example. Let's see what can I do here. Suppose I take the two pens and try to form an angle, something like this. So it has this arm and this arm, right? Same way my angle X also has two arms. One is this red line that you see right here, the other is this black line that is along 180. So we have to measure both the ones, right? This is part A, as I said before, right? How we will measure? See, 180 degrees is the larger degree that we have, 180. From this you will subtract the measure of this second arm, which is 155 degrees, right? 150. Can you see 150 here? If you count these small dots, then also you will find that there are 5 dots in between. See, 150, so ignore this 30 because 30 and 150 are on same line. Okay, so 150 here, 151 here, 152 here, 153 here, 154 this one, and 155 finally. Okay, so you have to see it carefully, although it is written here. So you will take 180. Now the next one that we have here, 180 is done, right? And we have 155 here as well. So what you're gonna do, you're going to subtract 155 from 180, right? This will give you the reading of angle X, which is what, 25 degrees. So can you see this and this part entire? This is 180 and this is 155. So you cannot directly measure it because it is not starting from this 0, but it is from 180. So you have to subtract 155 from that to find the measure. Now angle B, part B, angle Y, right? This is angle Y if you see carefully, right? This one just after X, this part, okay, this one between 115 and 155. So again, whatever measures you have, you subtract the smaller from the greater. So 155 minus 115, which is going to be 0 and 40 degrees. Then angle Z, right? Angle Z is this one, right? This one. So again, see the two arms and where they are at, 115 and 70. So you have to just subtract the smaller from the greater. That will give you the measure of your angle. So this is going to be 5 and 4, 45. Okay, part D is angle W, this one, right, which is actually what, 70 and 0. So there is no point here in writing 70 minus 0. That's why you will directly measure this and you will say that your measure is coming out as 70 degrees. Okay, then you have part E, which is measure of angle AOC, right? So again you can measure it quite easily here. See, A is right here, let me remove this. Okay, this one here, it is A, here it is O, and here it is C. Look for all the 3 points. Whatever 3 points are there for any angle, you have to look for the 3 points on the protractor. This is A, this is O, and this is C. And simultaneously you can measure as well 0, right, and 115. So 0 to 115 degrees, so automatically the measure comes out to be 115 degrees. Then you have F, part F, that is angle BOD. So B is right here, O is right here, D is right here. 155 is D and B is 70 degrees. So you subtract that, 155 minus 70, that's what, 5 here, and here you have 85 degrees, right? Then you have what, G, angle AOD, which is A, O, and then D. Same thing here, D is at 155 degrees, so your angle will also become 155 degrees. Okay, then you have the H part, right, that is what, angle COE. So CO and E, 115 and 180, right? Subtract that, 180 minus 115, this is going to be 65 degrees. And friends, this is all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourselves and bye bye.